Saturday evening at 6:30.
Live from Yakima, this is KIMA NewsBeat at 11 with Michelle Bingle, Gary Pajot, and Stu Seibel with weather.
Good evening, everyone. Topping the news tonight, a family of 7 was burned out of their home tonight near Wapato. The single-story home went up in flames after an electric blanket caught a bed on fire. Everyone in the home got out safely. The house was a total loss. About 25 firefighters battled the blaze for nearly 4 hours tonight. One fireman fell through the roof of the house but sustained only bruises from the fall. The vacuum method, treating the water, or doing nothing. Those are just some of the Department of Ecology's proposals for cleaning up the gasoline leak from Yakima's Tiger Oil Exxon station. Department of Ecology officials met with concerned citizens tonight about the cleanup proposals. The leak from the 24th and Nob Hill location was discovered back in 1982, and it's estimated more than 34,000 gallons of gasoline leaked into the area's groundwater and soil. Tonight, ecology officials in charge of the final cleanup plan heard what folks living in the area think about the methods to clean up the spill. Even though the gasoline hasn't reached the nearby Safeway or McClure Elementary School, time is of the essence.
It took years to make the mess, and it can take years to clean it up. We're dealing with nature, with the environment, and it's not something you can do real fast and make sure you've done it correctly and that you've got it all out. We also know there's lots of kids in the area and people that will be coming into the shopping area. We want to make sure that they're not in any danger from heavy equipment or whatever. So we want to protect them.
Moore says those wishing to read about the various cleanup proposals may do so at the Department of Ecology office in Yakima. Comments will be heard through March 5th. A search of a Sunnyside area home on the Emerald Road has turned up a cache of stolen items. Sunnyside police say they recovered weapons, car stereos, cameras, videotapes, stolen car parts, and the carcasses of 2 deer which had been recently butchered. Some of the property was stolen from the Los Angeles area, and the remainder was taken during residential and business burglaries in Sunnyside. Arrests are pending. A Grandview couple's American dream is turning into a nightmare because of a dispute over property rights. Lower Valley reporter Joe Mearsman has our story.
When I bought the property, these guys, they didn't tell me that it was going to be this much problems.
Ramon and Evangelina Acevedo and their family have had to put their dream of making a home and starting a business on hold. Last summer, they bought this few acres of land north of Grandview with money Ramon had received as a settlement from a pesticide exposure incident that left him sick. Immediately after buying the property, the problems began.
The first thing is the dream of people like us, you know, that work in the fields. You see, to have a little farm and do it for your own self.
This is what I was dreaming since I was a little girl, having a farm. I told them one of these days, when I grow up, I'm going to own my own farm. I told my God.
But the dream's been shattered by a dispute over a fence and property rights. Their acreage includes a 30-foot easement for an adjacent landowner. But the Acevedos claim that the landowner has been using the easement for growing crops, and they've been victimized by continuous harassment. Just yesterday, they discovered they're being sued. One reason is this temporary fence they built blocking the easement.
When I bought the property, I bought it with the knowledge that it was a easement, that he was going to come in and out to go to the next field over there. But that's it.
Well, he comes over here and demanding that he wants 30 feet from the easement and 30 more inside our property. Keeps on selling them. That is mine.
We don't know what to do now. We like the dream still, you see, of farming.
The couple says the issue has put their plans to operate a daycare on hold. They say they'll fight the lawsuit, which accuses them of fencing the easement and trespassing on the plaintiff George Higgins' property. Higgins was out of town and unavailable for comment today. Near Grandview, Joe Mearsman reporting for NewsBeat.
Yakima County officials tonight unveiled proposed boundaries for the area to be served by a county-wide transportation system. The Public Transportation Improvement Conference adopted those boundaries, which are consistent with the physical boundaries of Yakima County. All 14 of the county's incorporated towns and cities, as well as the county, are interested in a county-wide transportation plan. The PTIC's next step is to hold a public hearing